Hello and welcome everyone to this evening meditation based on another section of the Course in Miracles text, section 6 of chapter 1 we're on to this evening. So just going somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed for the next half an hour or so, putting your phone on mute or silent. Just sitting comfortably with your feet shoulder width apart. If you're sitting on a chair, cup your hands in your lap. Keep your back straight. Close your eyes. You can also sit cross-legged on the floor, up in bed with your feet out in front of you. Make sure you're comfortable and that your back is straight. Support your back if you need to. Those are only two really essential requirements of a good meditation posture. Close your eyes. And just start off by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. Breathing in, notice how the stomach rises, chest rises. Subtle flow of air in through the nostrils. Clench the sphincter muscle, that's the muscle you use to contract the flow of urine or squeeze the last drops out. Locks the energy in. Also creates a pumping action, so you pump the energy up the spine. And simultaneously draw it up the spine into your heart center. Put one hand in your heart. Let's feel this lovely warm, tingling sensation rising up into your heart center. And then all the way up the spine into the crown of the head. Like the resting of a wave in the ocean. Just pause at the top of the inhale, smile. Just scan your mind. Just checking in with your mind. Just noticing any thoughts and emotions going on. Particularly anything that feels negative, contracted, constricting, limiting in any way. Notice how that shows up emotionally and physically. Maybe a knot in your stomach, tightness in your chest, a clenched jaw. Just notice these subtle cues. And just breathe in a little bit of spacious awareness into that feeling, just to dissipate it. Just by bringing some awareness into any darkness, it automatically starts to dissipate because the light undoes the darkness. And smile because this is true. And now you're just going to exhale as you exhale. Full deep exhale out your mouth, just letting go. Just being willing to drop all of this dark energy, all of this negativity. It's the nothingness it really is. So just let it all go, release it. Imagine it's like dark grey or black smoke, just blowing out. Just releasing with your breath. Pull the lower stomach into the spine. Expel the last remaining air out. And just pause at the bottom of the exhale, smile. Just really Notice the stillness, the peace that comes in the gaps between breaths, the gaps between my words, because that's ultimately where all these words are pointing, is into the stillness, calmness, quiet underneath all words, all sounds. That's the domain of God. It's all these lessons and exercises, mind training, meditation, breath work is all designed to help you experience. So breathing in again, just noticing how the stomach rises, the chest rises. Clench the sphincter muscle, feel that lovely warm wave of energy rising up the spine into your heart center. Put one hand on your heart. And draw it up into the crown of your head. A nice warm tingling sensation flowing into the crown of your head, up your spine. Pause at the top of the inhale, smile. Find this clear, calm, empty, open, spacious moments in your mind. Gap between breaths. Just let yourself go a bit deeper into it. There's really nothing else to think about. Certainly nowhere else to go for the next 20 minutes. Nothing else to think about, nothing else to do. Just breathe, relax, and watch your breath. So exhale, notice the air flowing out of your nostrils and chest and the stomach sucked back in. Sighing sound in the back of your throat as though you're folding sunglasses. Notice the energy subsiding back down from the crown of your head like a wave, just breaking back into the ocean. Sighing into the beach. Coming to rest briefly, pause, find the stillness, the exquisite moments of stillness between breaths, savor them, smile, and then move into the next inhale. So just breathing in, notice how the stomach rises, chest rises, subtle flow of air in through the nostrils, all the subtle sensations of the breath. Smile, pause, connect with the stillness at the top of the inhale, and then as you exhale, just exhale it all out. Chest and the stomach suck back in, the energy subside back down to the front channel of your body. Pause, find the stillness, and then repeat the cycle. Just breathing nice, deep, slow, rhythmical breaths in your own time, in your own rhythm. Just allow the breath to just breathe you. So you just step back from conscious doing. We spend so much of our lives consciously trying, striving, stressing, straining. There's an opportunity just to let all that go and just observe your breath. Just watch how the breath just happens to you, through you, and for you. No conscious effort, no stressing, straining, or striving on your part. And just notice how peaceful and calm you feel when you're in this state. So just keep watching your breath. You're just going to imagine as you do that, a lovely lump, heavy, warm, relaxed feeling is flowing down from the crown of your head, down through the back of your head, through your face, relaxing your jaw, smoothing out any lines of tension in your face. You can imagine a beautiful golden or white light flowing in, this lovely lump, heavy, warm, relaxed feeling, and let it seep down into your neck and your shoulders, breathing in to your neck and shoulders, and just feel a nice lump, heavy, warm, relaxed feeling seeping down, warm water into your neck and shoulders, down through your arms, so your biceps, your triceps, and down through your elbows, into your forearms, down through your wrists, your hands, your fingers. So your arms are just hanging limply and heavily off your body. Just feel the weight of them pressing down into your lap. more and more relaxed with each breath, breathing in again. Let this lovely lump, heavy, warm, relaxed feeling flow up from tips of your fingers, through your hands, your wrists, up through your forearms, your elbows, your triceps, your biceps, up into your neck and shoulders. Just breathing into the neck and shoulders. Find a nice, still, calm, relaxed feeling. Just drop the shoulders down away from the ears, roll them forward, roll them back. Feel any tension that you're holding there unconsciously just dissipating, just melting away as you exhale. Just sigh it all out. Keep your mouth closed, make a little sighing sound in the back of your throat. Just keep focusing on the subtle sensations of the breath as it guides you through. So that's the anchor into this calm, peaceful, empty, open state. Start doing conscious breath work and connect you with the truth in your mind, your source. It's just a tool to help you to do that. So just imagine that this lovely lump, heavy, warm, relaxed feeling is flowing down into your upper back, through your upper chest, down into your stomach, your groin. Nice lump, heavy, warm, soft feeling. Golden or white light flowing with it into your stomach, filling your stomach up like a light-filled balloon. Feel the warmth and the heaviness just filling up your stomach. And then let that seep down. So just seeping down through your groin, your buttocks. Through your thighs, back of your thighs, down through your knees, into your shins, your calves, your ankles, your feet, and your toes. So your whole body from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes is completely heavy, warm, and relaxed. Just do a little scan from the crown of your head all the way through, just running your awareness through your body. And if you notice any areas where there's still a bit of tension or tightness, just breathe into that. Feel it dissipating. Imagine breathing in a golden or white light into that area. And you can extend it to your entire body, so every pore of your skin, every cell of your body, every corner of your mind is infused with this golden or white light. And so just keep watching your breath, keep breathing in and out. Keep your mind nice and still, calm, empty, open, but aware. As you breathe in the light, you exhale, extend the light. Just by keeping your attention on your breath, you keep your mind nice and still, and calm and empty, open, like an empty vessel. But there's a pure awareness there. So you just allow these ideas I'm going to read you from tonight's section of the text, section 6 of chapter 1, called The Illusion of Needs. Just allow these words to permeate into that awareness energetically, so feel the frequency of them. Mind really connect with the energy rather than just trying to intellectually understand them. The truth is, when you understand them energetically, you really understood them on the deepest level. You're feeling the essence of what they're pointing to, which is God or love. And in that feeling, you understand. Intellectual understanding is not a replacement for that. Intellectual mind understanding will come when you truly feel. That's when you truly understand. concepts start to come alive because you know they're true through your own experience. So just imagine that these ideas are like pebbles just dropping into a pond, a very still, calm, windless day. No resistance to the pebbles, just allow them to plop in. Because your mind is so still, the ripple effects are really noticeable. Just allow them to ripple all the way through your subconscious mind, the very depths of your mind where these ideas are needed to undo the ego's illusions. So let's listen to Jesus talk about the illusion of needs in this section. So keep watching your breath. So he says, you who want peace can find it only by complete forgiveness. No learning is acquired by anyone unless he wants to learn it and believes in some way that he needs it. While lack does not exist in the creation of God, this eternal loving presence that you can call God, you can use the terms God and love interchangeably. It is very apparent in what you have made. It is in fact the essential difference between them. Lack implies that you would be better off in a state somehow different from the one you are in, until the quote, separation, which is the meaning of the fall. Nothing was lacking. There were no needs at all. Needs arise only when you deprive yourself. You act according to the particular order of needs you establish. This in turn depends on your perception of what you are. So I'm just pausing and just watching the breath. The truth is, when you're just empty of your own ideas, which is what forgiveness does, it empties your mind of its own ideas, then you will not have any needs. The order of needs you establish is part of the illusion of separation, as Jesus is telling us. So keep watching your breath, staying nice and still, calm, empty, open, but aware. And he says a sense of separation from God or love is the only lack you really need correct. This sense of separation would never have arisen if you had not distorted your perception of truth and had thus perceived yourself as lacking. The idea of order of needs arose because, having made this fundamental error, you had already fragmented yourself into levels with different needs. As you integrate, you become one, and your needs become one accordingly. Unified needs lead to unified action, because this produces a lack of conflicts. Keep watching your breath. Just listen to these words. Just let the words take you a bit deeper. Just pointers to go deeper into this inner space. Space beyond needs, separation, beyond all the false ideas of the ego and the conflict they produce. The idea of orders of need, Jesus continues, which follows from the original error that one can be separated from God or love, requires correction at its own level. Before the error of perceiving levels at all can be corrected. You cannot behave effectively while you function on different levels. However, while you do, correction must be introduced vertically from the bottom up. This is because you think you live in space where concepts such as quote up and quote down are meaningful. Ultimately, space is as meaningless as time. Both are merely beliefs. Just pause there. Smile. Sinking a little bit deeper into this place of perfect peace and stillness, where there are no levels, there's no idea of up or down, but start where we are. Start from where we are is really what Jesus is saying. So we start by correcting our errors from the bottom up, our errors that happen in this domain, in this so-called reality, in this level of perception. Let them all go. All those concepts go with the breath. Away. Sinking a bit deeper into stillness, into love and peace. Know your divine birthright. So let's continue with the lesson. Section of the text. We've already listened to. Learning to be happy from all things. What is called lessons in the text. The text is split up into sections. So you won't get confused. Speaking of confusion, Jesus continues. The real purpose of this world is to use it to correct your unbelief. You can never control the effects of fear yourself because you made fear and you believe in it. You have attitude then, not in content, you resemble your creator. There's perfect faith in his creation because he created. The way of saying that is you remember you resemble your source, which is perfect faith in its creation because it created them. Make it genderless. That's quite fine. This is not pointing to gender at all. So the real purpose of this world is to use it to correct your unbelief. You can never control the effects of fear yourself because you made fear. And you believe in what you made. In attitude then, though not in content, resemble your Creator's perfect faith in his creations because he created them. Love created love and peace and joy in you. Belief produces the acceptance of existence. That is why you can believe what no one else thinks is true. It is true for you because it was made by you. So just keep watching your breath, sinking deeper and deeper with each breath into the stillness. As you contemplate these profound truths that Jesus is talking about. Keep watching your breath, just keeping your mind nice and still, calm, empty, open, but aware. So he says all aspects of fear are untrue because they do not exist at the creative level, and therefore do not exist at all. To whatever extent you are willing to submit your beliefs to this test, to that extent are your perceptions corrected. Sorting out the false from the true, the miracle proceeds along these lines. Take a nice deep breath in as you contemplate these short but profound lines. Show in italics, whenever things are in italics in the course notes. Signs pay attention. So breathing in. Imagine you're not just breathing air in, but you're breathing light, beautiful golden or white light into your stomach, into your heart center. If you notice any scraps of fear lurking in your mind, breathe it into your mind. It's beautiful golden or white light just flooding your body, every pore, every cell, every muscle of your body, every corner of your mind. Just allowing it to be. Completely undone. And imagine you breathing in perfect love, the very essence of love into your heart center. Put one hand on your heart. You can imagine a beautiful golden or white light flowing in to your heart center, into every pore of your body, every cell, every muscle, and every corner of your mind, every fiber of your being. Infused with this perfect love that casts out fear. If fear exists, then there is not perfect love. But only perfect love exists. If there is fear, it produces a state that does not exist. Just acknowledge the logic of that. The state of fear that seems to be so real in your mind just simply does not exist according to this logic. There's no way you can really fault the logic. You can just choose to accept it or deny it. So accept it now as you exhale. Just blowing it all out with the breath. Letting it all go into the nothingness that it really is. All that fear, that darkness is just dropping away. Jesus says, believe this and you will be free. Only God or love can establish this solution. And this faith is His gift. This is love's gift to you. Faith that all fear is simply unreal and does not exist. So give yourself a little gift to end this meditation. Just sink in to this fearless state of mind, beyond fear, beyond the illusion of needs. If you think you have needs, then you'll fear that they won't be met. Fear is an inevitable consequence of having apparent needs. It's part of one thought system designed to trick you, enslave you. But you can let it go. So just do that now. Sinking in deeper and deeper with each breath. Just watch the breath. Allowing your mind to be nice, still, calm, empty, open, but aware. You don't have to think anything. There's nothing to think. There's nothing to do. And just allow perfect love, light that goes with it to encompass you, envelop you. You immerse yourself in it. It surrounds you. Words don't really do justice to it. It's an immersion experience. You just sink into it. You enter into an awareness where there's no separation. You are the light. You are the presence of love, perfect love Jesus talks about. Yeah. And there is nothing else. Nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, nothing else to think about for the next couple of minutes of silence. Just breathe, relax, be still, sink in to that stillness. Stillness of perfect love beyond all fear for the next 2 minutes of silence. Thoughts arise to seemingly disturb this state of perfect love. Just acknowledge them and use little passage in this section to cast them out. Say yourself, perfect love casts out fear. Fear exists, then there is not perfect love. But only perfect love exists. So I seem to be experiencing fear. This is just a state. It does not exist. Exhale on the truth of that. As you exhale, just release. Sink back in to the light, this state of perfect light and love. Much no thought is needed. There are no needs. There's no need to think of needs. This perfect love and light, just sink into it. Allow it to wash over you. Completely encompass your mind, your body, every part of you. The next minute of silence. And so just very gently, on the count of 3, you're going to bring your awareness back into the body, into the breath, into your senses. But you're going to stay connected to this light, this presence, perfect love and light for the rest of the evening and on into the rest of your weekend. So it is said, so it is done. Breathing in. 1, just noticing how the stomach rises, chest rises, subtle flow of air in through the nostrils. Feel the life energy rising up. Spine, a warm wave of energy cresting in the crown of your head. Pause, smile. Notice the peace and the stillness there. Still very much there, because you're bringing your mind back into an awareness of your senses. Doesn't mean it goes away. It's always there. It's the one thing that can't go away. It's awareness of the awareness. Just who you really are. So exhale, just sigh it all out. So you're fogging sunglasses, make that sound, keep your mouth closed, air flows out of your nostrils, chest and stomach suck back in. Feel the energy just flowing down the front channel of your body. Going to rest in the lower stomach and your groin. So while your attention is down there, 2, just noticing the weight of your body pressing down into the chair, couch, the bed where you're sitting, your feet touching the ground or whatever they're touching. Feel the weight of your body. Just ground yourself back into this so-called physical reality. But you maintain an expanded perspective. Love, the peace, the light, still with you. You carry them with you wherever you go. So breathing in, it's like you're breathing in the light again. To every pore, every cell of your body, every fiber of your being, every corner of your mind. It's infused with this beautiful golden or white light. Notice the smell, top of the inhale. Maybe there's a subtle taste in your mouth. And notice what you're hearing. Just notice any subtle sounds in the surrounding environment. Whirring of a computer fan, the ticking of a clock. Humming of a fridge. Can hear crickets outside. Whatever you hearing in your environment, just tune into those subtle sensations. And notice that they arise and they subside. And you start to notice that there's a presence that underlies them. It's always there. Presence can be called many things. Presence, essence, stillness, oneness, love, the ground of being, true reality. The Atman, Brahman, God, no matter what you call it. There's something there. If you simply allow your mind to go there, then you start to have more and more awareness of it. That's essentially what spiritual practice is. Just training your mind to pay attention to the unseen, the hidden. Stillness is out of sight, but not really out of mind. And so 3, just gently gonna open your eyes. Take a minute just to look around, noticing the various objects around you. For a few seconds, let your eyes rest randomly on something. But don't name it, don't label it, judge it, try and interpret it in any way. Just allow it to be. no mental commentary, and you move on to something else. Again, very randomly, don't make any attempt to select or to avoid anything. Every object is the same, really. So the exercise is equally applicable to everything. Training your mind in the sameness of perception. Training your mind to see the underlying truth or essence, the same truth in everything. Awesome Miracles workbook lesson today is God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. Contemplate that. We'll get to that at a later stage in the course. Start the workbook lesson on Monday. So we're doing a lot of this kind of mind training, just a little taste of it. Notice how peaceful it is when you perceive the world in this non-judgmental way. You're not labeling or naming or judging anything, just allowing it to be, allowing everything just to blow through your mind. There's nothing that sticks. Problems come in when we attach to our sense perceptions. We give them a meaning they don't really have. We attach various thoughts and emotions to them. Often they're not positive. They make us feel upset, angry, hurt. And it's all just self-created meaning. Of course, it's training us to do is let go of all of that meaning and simply say that whatever comes from fear, whatever not perfect love is fear. But perfect love casts out fear because the two cannot coexist. You cannot have perfect love and fear. It's impossible. One is real and one is not. The fear is simply a state that does not exist. And smile at that thought. This is the escape from all fear and all darkness. And the simple thought that this simply cannot and does not exist. It seems to, in this reality, in this world of illusion we've created, that it is an illusion of needs, an illusion of scarcity and lack, separation. So I hope this meditation has helped you see that. It's also helped you to let go of some more of that thought system, find the perfect love within you, and that you will carry that with you this evening and give you a very peaceful, restful sleep and a lovely flowing day tomorrow, which is what I wish for you. So thank you for listening, and namaste, which means the divine, fearless presence of love in me acknowledges and honors that same fearless presence of love in you.